Still, you're one hell of a scientist. You figure out a way to keep your real power under wraps, people still think you're human. But the truth is something else.
What is it? You seem much more cheerful than usual.
Yes, this is wonderful. He's the perfect protagonist for our story. If he were art, even a third-rate curator would be able to see that there was something special about him. And your life's work, destruction of the gears and revenge on that man. A fascinating contradiction, and such passion. Ha! This has to be fate. Eventually will become part of the mythology of the world we'll create. A world of absolutes.
Before we do, however, the Conclave must act.
Ah, yes, of course. Remlethal, unstable though she is, turned out better than expected.
Then you shall continue to direct our little farce on the silver screen.
This is Kate Walther. Local time is 3:15 p.m. We're interrupting our regularly scheduled programming for breaking news. We have just received word that Ramlethal Valentine has been captured by the Knights of Illyria, only a week after her declaration of war. Details on her capture are scarce, but it appears to be related to the massive earthquake in Babylon yesterday. Now for an update from Babylon, we go to our man on the scene, Mr. Kadaoki.
Thanks, Kate. This is Kadaoki reporting live. The scene here is unbelievable. Strange gray ash is raining from the sky, and this once bustling city is a deserted wasteland. According to investigators, no survivors have been found. Somehow, yesterday's earthquake resulted in the disappearance of all Babylon citizens. Unfortunately, at this point, all we're left with are more questions.
Can you elaborate?
Well, according to the official statement, all life in the area has disappeared, but structures seem unharmed, ruling out an explosion.
So whatever this was, it only affected animals and people.
That appears to be correct. Investigators are attempting to determine the composition of the ash as we speak, in hopes that it may shed some light.
Does it appear that this phenomenon is in some way connected to Ramlethal?
The government is proceeding on that assumption, yes, although some believe that it has something to do with the change in St. Elmo's fire.
St. Elmo's fire? The Thanksgiving festival is still some time off, but the timing seems a little close to be a coincidence.
Our sources also tell us the UN is holding emergency meetings to discuss deploying Opus units in actual combat.
Could you explain to the viewers at home what exactly an Opus is?
Of course, the Opuses are man-made super soldiers built under the instruction of the Sanctus Populi, with Illyria leading development. During Baptisma 13, the Illyrian army, even armed with magic, was easily overwhelmed by the attacking forces and suffered heavy casualties. The Opuses were developed to give mankind the ability to contend with future possible Valentine attacks. Maximus Aerials has been praised for championing rapid development of anti-Valentine defense systems.
Thank you. That was Mr. Kataoki reporting live from Babylon.
What could have possibly caused thousands of humans and animals to disappear? We'll continue reporting as the situation develops. But our hearts go out to the victims of this tragedy and their families.
Looks like the media finally got a hold of the story.
Hey, they don't even mention us.
Obviously.
Why not?
How are we supposed to explain we used another Valentine to get Ramathal?
If the media were to get wind of that, it would be unfortunate. It's more convenient to allow the Illyrian army to take the credit.
Besides, not everybody loves your dear old dad. All that crusading for justice means he's pissed at more than his share of cornflakes.
That's not the point.
Oh, politics bullshit.
Huh. Well, as long as I get paid, I don't really give a damn.
A cool meal, right? Oh, man, I wonder how much filet mignon that would get us.
Do the math. Wait, shit. I haven't taught you to divide yet, have I?
In any event, both Valentines are the key to solving this mystery. Once they've woken up, we'll need to ask some questions.
We don't really have time to wait around. If they aren't awake yet, I got some ideas about how to get them up.
But wait! Yes, they may be Valentines, but they still need to recover.
Fine, whatever.
So, what were they talking about? That St. Elmo thing or whatever it was?
It's a big-ass lightning bolt.
What? Why are we supposed to care about that?
Can't you ever actually explain anything?
I thought we agreed you didn't get to tell me how to raise this kid.
St. Elmo's fire is a bolt of lightning that strikes every 13 years. There's no meteorological explanation, but it always comes in the autumn.
Oh.
During the Crusades, it saved several members of the Holy Order when it struck a group of gears. The fire gave the Crusaders the advantage, and ultimately allowed mankind to triumph. Since then, humanity has taken to celebrating its arrival.
So, you're saying Babylon got toasted by this lightning?
No. Ramathal clearly knew about it before it happened, so I think we can rule out natural disaster on this one.
Correct. In the unlikely event that St. Elmo's fire were to fall on populated areas, the casualties would be tremendous. In truth, it could easily destroy an entire city. That is why mankind has built a lightning rod to attract it.
What?
Illyria Castle is that lightning rod.
Oh.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I guess so. So, basically, it's a big-ass lightning bolt.
Exactly.
I fear for his future.
I apologize for the sudden call, Mr. President.
Don't worry about it. We're both short on time, though. Why don't you get down to business?
Thanks for understanding.
So, what's happening in your neck of the woods?
At the moment, we've managed to maintain order. People seem relatively calm. I admit I'm a little surprised.
Illyria's a big place. People on one side probably don't think something on the other side is going to be a danger to them.
Perhaps, but the media has shown no restraint. It could be a blessing, but I'm still concerned. No one seems to understand the gravity of the situation.
People rarely show much concern for anything that doesn't affect their day-to-day lives.
Is that really what you think?
Yes. A long time ago, human civilization used science to propel itself to dizzying heights, but sacrificed the most basic connections between people. Perhaps now we're headed down that same path, but with sorcery in place of technology.
I hope you're joking. Anyway, how are things on your end?
We're regaining some stability as well. Ramlethal's declaration caused some unrest at first, but that's died down. The press team got out ahead of it, which helped a good deal.
No doubt those speeches from the former president helped as well.
I certainly hope so. However, that leaves us with our most pressing problem. The massive creature that attacked Babylon. We're still not sure what it is.
According to the High King's report, Ramlethal called it the Cradle.
Then we can be certain it's connected to her somehow. Can we assume it won't reappear now that she's been captured?
I wish I could tell you yes, but the truth is, that may not be the case.
Oh?
Evidently, Ramlethal's worldwide declaration was just to distract us from what was really happening in Babylon. A diversion.
And we fell right into her trap. So we have a bigger problem than we thought, and someone else is pulling the strings?
Yes, unfortunately.
Developing a countermeasure for this cradle and figuring out who's actually behind all this isn't going to be easy. If there's anything we can do to help, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks.
Which reminds me, what's the story with the other Valentine?
Her name is Elphelt Valentine.
We can't learn anything from her?
Unfortunately not. We don't know why, but she'll only talk to the High King. We'd like to bring her to the capital for questioning, but it's too dangerous to have her near such a densely populated area. So we're just going to have to hope His Majesty can handle it.
I see. Well, I have to admit, I was a little concerned when I heard he'd released, Elphelt. We were lucky this time, that it worked out in our favor, but I shudder to think what might have happened if it had turned out to be the wrong call.
Believe me, I share your sentiment, Mr. President.
I first noticed it during the international press conference, but lately, the High King's actions have gotten more and more unpredictable.
Sir, if you looked up Problem Child in my dictionary, you'd see a picture of Kai Kisk.
Shall we recap? We have discovered vital and disturbing information regarding the Cradle, which could alter the course of mankind in the right hands. I understand time is short, so what do you believe we should do in this time of crisis?
Why are you doing this?
Is something the matter?
You already know exactly what you want to do, right? So you're just testing us to see if we agree with you. I don't like it.
Always so difficult to please.
Be that as it may, we have an obligation to deliver this information to the appropriate party. Even an assassin does not want the world to end. And above all else, I know that is what Lord Zato would do.
We are a guild of assassins. The ending of life is our profession. As such, though we have powerful allies, we have powerful foes, making it difficult to simply knock upon Illyria's door.
With Lord Mining, in the Post-War Administration Bureau, he still wields a good deal of power in Illyria.
You forget so soon? The Bureau reports directly to the Conclave. Lord Mining may be a friend, but that is a very risky play.
Conclave does have eyes and ears in councils and boardrooms across the world. Even those we trust could be compromised. Which leaves America or the Federation of China?
Okay, that is out of the question. The moment we leave Illyria, we're going to be wanted criminals.
We don't have a choice. I wish it could be avoided, but... And again, the High King, Kai Kisk, his views are often at odds with the Conclave's.
Not a bad suggestion at all. We must contact him at once.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
The Conclave hired us so they wouldn't get their hands dirty. But that got us close to them, or at least closer than anyone else. So, why bother telling the king at all? Why not just deal with this ourselves?
A clever deduction, but there's a great deal we still don't know. I don't wish to act in haste.
You're not going to make us go straight over this, are you?
Am I?
The Illyrians aren't the kind of people to gloss over the things we've done for one juicy piece of information.
We? I don't believe you're in the guild.
You really like to poke us to see how we squirm, don't you? Is this some part of your dandyism?
I have no comment on that inquiry, which you may interpret as you will. However, on the subject of dandyism...
Forget it! And if I hear you even start to say milady, I just might have to stab you.
A terrifying thought indeed. My lips are sealed.
It is a mystery, though. What does the Conclave plan to do with all that power? Hopefully not start a war just because they're old and bored.
Who goes there? If you have no business with us, I must ask that you remove yourself.
Too slow.
This is bad.
Yeah.
We're finally done.
Yes.
Stabilized gear cells infused with magic. This means no more human illness.
I never could have done this without you and Arya.
Don't try to be modest. You're about to win every achievement award they've got, and get your name in the history books.
I'm not really interested in that.
Have a little pride, man. Although, this could flip the healthcare system on its head. You're going to face some resistance.
I'm not concerned about that, actually.
You're afraid someone's going to weaponize them?
Yes. I've decided I will turn over all of my research on gear cells and the theory behind them to the state.
You gotta be kidding me!
Only if they can meet 4 conditions.
Which are?
1. Any benefits derived from this research may only be used to further peace in the world. 2. Everyone involved in further research must have their physical and financial well-being guaranteed. 3. The current staff will retain their jobs, and with a significant budget increase to keep this facility intact. And lastly, these conditions must be publicly announced to prevent the state from going back on them once they have been agreed.
All right, what if they don't go for it? I hate to say it, but you should probably be prepared for the worst.
If and when that happens, I'll have to put a contingency plan in place to destroy all of our research material.
Well, that will be a huge waste of our best years.
Not necessarily. Even if our research never sees the light of day, I believe it can... Frederick, listen to me. This is about Arya.
Aha! I was wondering where you two were, and of course you're here in the lab.
I thought you went home.
I'm working tonight. Unlike some people, these cells are very delicate. They might die if someone doesn't keep an eye on them.
Actually, I believe the gear cells are quite resilient.
Hush! I'm not just cultivating gear cells. Besides, tomorrow's an important day for both of you. Go get some sleep.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a stitch in my side. I must have run here too fast.
What the hell?
Arya.
Elfelt Valentine. Eliminate all redundancies with extreme prejudice.
Finally up?
What?
You say some pretty freaky shit in your sleep, lady.
That's just something I was programmed to say when... Wait, what? How long have you been there?
Hey, I'm Sin. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hey, what is this? You two friends now?
Come on, don't be so hard on her.
Kai, you want to explain?
Of course. She appeared nearly a month ago and told me... Actually, perhaps you should explain, Miss Valentine. You needn't worry. I trust all of them.
Alright. My name is Elfelt Valentine. Ram and I are kind of twins. This event was supposed to have been ignited by both of us.
I'm guessing something went wrong.
I... fell short, I suppose you could say.
What?
Mother had ordered me to marry a death metal singer, but... at the wedding
Come on, I'm not getting any younger.
Don't rush me! This isn't easy, you know. Anyway, the party got pretty rowdy, people were getting excited, I was flirting with him, and then my head went blank. Oh, this is embarrassing. Anyway, I think that was when my self awakened or something, and I couldn't be a Valentine anymore.
Are there any more of you?
No, my fiancé ran away too. I'm all alone now.
So why are you here again?
Oh, well, I thought it would be awful to kill all the humans, so I came here to stop Ram. Ramlethal, I mean. My sister. So I kept trying to explain myself to people, but nobody would believe that I was a Valentine. They kept saying they didn't have time for this or telling me where the hospital was. Isn't that super mean? So I thought it might just be quicker if I talked to somebody important. And who's more important than the king? And what do you know? It worked out. I've got some kind of mysterious power that helps me locate Mr. Kisk.
You know what high blood pressure is, right? If this conversation doesn't end, I don't know, right now, mine's gonna give me an aneurysm.
I understand. But please contain that anger just a moment longer.
I think this is the first time I've ever actually respected you. What kind of training just lets you sit through this bullcrap?
You needn't look at me that way. We did every bioscan we could conceive of. She is definitely not human, which is why I chose to listen.
Son of a...
I'm not sure I'm really getting all this, but you're pretty hot shit, right? Like Ramlethal?
What? Oh, yes, hot shit, very hot.
Whoa, really? Awesome!
I'm sorry, Kai. There's a small chance I may have failed as a mentor and guardian.
Small?
Usually we're programmed to just carry out our missions, and defying that program is basically impossible. But on the day of the wedding, I think...
So, suddenly...
Betray? That sounds so mean.
Just drop this human act, alright? Nothing good's gonna come from your kind having a conscience.
It's not an act! My mission was to infiltrate human society. I've been programmed to handle a lot of, human situations without causing trouble. The first generation Valentine lost because she didn't understand human emotions. I think I was created in response to that failure. And I think Ramlethal has emotions too.
Now, down to business.
Business?
There is a reason we took her from Illyria and put her in my custody. Our security has been compromised, and and our cabinet is in league with our enemies.
What?
I will be blunt, then. The cradle that attacked Babylon? It is being controlled by the Conclave.
Seriously? Why?
They're trying to use it to take over the world.
Ha! How imaginative.
Why is that funny?
Well, I always thought those old turds were up to something. The Conclave controls most of the damn world already. What the hell else would they want to take over?
That's all I know, really. That's just what they were saying.
Who was saying? Are you telling me you talked to the Conclave?
Yes.
Then why the hell don't you know more?
Hey, stop it!
Ow!
You're scaring her!
What? Now you're best pals?
Of course! My heart always has and always will be open to all. Besides, she saved your ass. Doesn't seem nice to return the favor by being a jerk.
Fine. Let's try this then. What are the Valentines after? What are you going to get out of helping the Conclave?
Our mission was to activate the cradle no matter what. Beyond that, they didn't tell us anything.
What's going on, guys?
You seriously expect me to believe this
looking
bullshit?
at the story mode for
You've seen what she
Gear
can
here.
do. Without her, you might not be alive right now. If she had been lying to us, she could have easily joined forces with Ramlethal and killed you instantly.
That's the best reason you've got to trust her? Some king you are.
That isn't what I said. I just don't think it could hurt to analyze the situation calmly.
One thing I have noticed is I do have prior
I wish you'd
Guilty
just
Gear.
trusted me sooner. Maybe we could have saved all the people in Babylon.
This one is done in a different. This is not the sprite base. This looking
Majesty,
flavor of the
it's
prior
Ramlethal.
games. It's all 3D. Does have very hand drawn.
What's going on?
To it, which is kind of cool.
What?
You called those restraints? You should have done your research.
You really want to pick a fight with us? Now!
No, there's no need to fight.
What?
We're 34,000 feet out. If this ship goes down, I doubt anyone will survive.
No! She's attacking the ship!
Huh?
There's no point. As long as I'm here, you can't use your power, Ram.
Why did you betray me?
Why do you want to exterminate humanity?
I don't understand the question.
You have emotions too, don't you? Isn't our mission horrifying?
Humanity does fine. It
It's
does
not,
fine. Except
and I don't have emotions. A tool doesn't need emotions. Are you not proud to be one of Mother's tools? I don't understand. Why did you create her, Mother? Or am I the one who has failed to fulfill my role?
Hey, we're asking the questions here.
And I'm not answering them.
Fine. You can die instead.
My mission has been completed. I have no further purpose. Kill me if you want.
Wait! Please! Ram! You were much more involved than I was. Do you know what's going to happen next? Tell us.
Soul, you're not doing us any good here. Stand down.
So
Let
I'm
us see how this
curious
plays
to
out.
see. I actually haven't played
We
this.
don't
This is the
have
first
time
time
to
I've
sit
actually
on our
played
hands,
this.
kid.
I am curious to see whether or not this
Perhaps,
actually
but the way you're handling
does
this
more
could
like
ruin everything.
that kind of
I need to
vibe.
get a proper interrogator in here.
Wait, so integrate.
Hey, old man!
What?
This is by Arc System
think
Works.
I
So
could
this
try
is
talking to
also
her?
by the guys who do the like Blaze
What the
Blue
hell's an idiot like you gonna
and
get out
stuff.
of her?
So I'm
This
curious
isn't
to
a
see
game.
if the story mode is incorporated.
I
in
can't
it.
really
I'm
explain
not seeing
but
it so
I
far.
feel like we're close somehow.
Fine. Suit yourself.
You seem to be having fun.
I am actually rather excited at the moment. You see, even I begin to feel the rush of adrenaline when fighting numerous skilled opponents.
That smile, like you don't have a care in the world. It reminds me of your sister.
Oh, my apologies. Was that inappropriate?
It doesn't matter to me. I was surprised you even cared about Delilah.
Isn't that the force that drives you?
Well, isn't that
Indeed, that is
there
why
is
I
no
must
fight
turn this world
in
into
the
an
story
absolute
mode.
one.
That world is almost within our grasp.
Yes, one chapter at a time, the story will unfold, and just the way we want it to. Maybe not quickly, but it's moving in the right direction. In any event, the cast this time is very pleasant. The director should feel lucky. Well, it's time for Phase 2. I should be going.
Good luck and Godspeed.
So we're gonna change up the game just because this is not an interactive story mode. So that we're gonna we might play some Dead or Alive 6 maybe. What's going on, guys? Figured a little more interactive call for. I've played some of this. I've not played all the prologue, so we're just gonna this things with the prologue and see where it goes.
Hey, Rick, why don't you head back to the hotel? I'm sure my garage is a boring place to be.
It's okay, old man. I'm just gonna be alone and bored if I go back there anyway. Besides, I like it here. Hey, let's have fun. Let's have a spar.
All right then. Bring it on!
That was a blast. Now, let's get a drink to cool off, old man Bass.
Lead on!
You're something else.
You there. Oh. Would you like to become even stronger? If you can beat me, I may just teach you something good.
Oh, really? I think I'm going to take you up on that.
Actually. But you see, there's a reason. Someone with your strength might even...
Huh?
So, having played 5, at least on the because I actually played 5 on the Vita.
I want to give the young one more hope in the future.
Sounds good.
So
Welfare's also
I think it's a little different. Like
We
the
have to make the lives of the
interface is
children
not
better.
as smooth as it could be. It's really story interface. It's kind of annoying.
Spar with me, Zach.
And there is a bunch of shit behind a paywall, which really upsets me.
Hey, Tina, I'm sure you already know this, but you can't become a governor at your age.
What? Come on, Zach. You have to tell me these things sooner.
That's a holdover from 5. Well played, writing team. Well played. Dude, this is the crap that works me. To unlock this content, you'll require a character list. So fucking it. Like, that's Maya from, God. Game name, Fatal Fury. So I'm gonna go do something and see what. Yeah, let's go to the PlayStations. I'm curious to see DOA like character. What's it costing? $7.99 for one character. Crazy to me. I'm not. $4 for. Here's the. This is straight out. This isn't. Oh, yeah, sorry. My King of Fighters is. $92. $9.
Excuse me, are you, by any chance, Elliot?
Yes, That's right.
And is this perhaps a secret scroll of Xingyi Li Heishuan? I'd really like to see that. Honoka, you can't...
I'm sorry. My master gave this to me.
Then show it to me instead.
That stance.
Let's go.
Brad! Where are you?
Hey! I'm over here! Here!
Would you stop that already? We should go, Brad. We still have the tournament, you know.
I can't leave until I find that mystery liquor!
I'll take you with me, even if I have to do it by force.
How about this? The kid sure... grew up.
Here we go! Now, we don't have much time until the tournament. Let's get going.
Then, as promised, it belongs to the one who wins. Let's do it! Right on! I think it's angry and wants its treasure back! Oh no! Ein, zwei, drei, eins. You're Miss Hitomi, right? Second place in the last tournament? Haruka, wait! I'm gonna be in the tournament too! Please show me your moves, Hitomi! Okay, but I won't take it easy on you. Right! Fight! Thank you very much. I'll train harder. Bye-bye, Eins. Bye-bye, Eins. I'll see you at the tournament.
So you're Diego. They say you're the ultimate street fighter around here. Ever heard of Dead or Alive? I'm here to make
The
you a
irony
proposition.
of the ultimate street fighter.
But you know, it's not like you would be able to just enter if you wanted to. There's a test you need to pass first.
Fight!
And then... did he say no?
Yeah, he says he's taking care of his ill mom. Can't leave her behind. So you're Diego. Hey.
Okay.
Hey! It's Mila! It's the champ! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Hey, do you want to come inside?
What are you...
Hurry up!
Hey!
Diego punch!
Hey, careful.
Hey, Diego! Which one of you is stronger?
Who knows?
Aww. Right. Diego, let's spar. Yeah! Hurry up!
Wait a sec.
Come on, let's go. Do it, man. Yeah, Diego!
Done with you! Done with you! What's wrong?
Diego! Diego!
Dead or alive, huh?
It's so exciting! Man, woman, boxer, kung fu, none of that matters! Diego! Diego! Diego!
Yo, just a little...
Perfect.
Oh! That's my wine! Give it back! Ready? Fight! How about this? One for the road.
Young lady, I like how you drink.
You're pretty good yourself. For a human.